Hi, Wally Hauck for Communico. And have you thought about what is a key competency for any organizations about turning bad news into good news for customers? Any organization that needs to create and maintain high customer experience has to be able to know how to do it. I want to talk to you about three key skills that you can develop to turn bad news into good news. And when you think about it, I don't know about you, I've never met a frontline worker or an employee or even a manager that hasn't had to deliver bad news at some point practically every single day. Why? Because stuff happens. So the shipment is going to be late, the price is too high, the policy doesn't meet our expectations. Things happen and you've got to deliver bad news. Now, what are the key benefits? Well, if it's for an external customer, you get to keep their business, you get to keep them loyal if you can deliver bad news in such a way that they can accept it. In fact, what I'd like to do is show you there are three key skills that can help you deliver bad news such that the customer says, yes, thank you, I appreciate that. All right, so what are those three key skills? Now, this is both internal and external customers, both. For the external customer, you want to obviously keep them loyal. If it's to internal customers that you have to deliver bad news, it's about maintaining your reputation as a competent worker. And the worst thing that you could do, if you agree with me, is to delay bad news or to hide bad news. So you've got to be able to deliver it in a way that people accept it. So what are those three key skills? Well, the first is to offer options. And one thing that Communico does so well is to identify what is the key issue, what's the key outcome that the customer is looking for. Once you understand the key outcome, then you can change the method, because very often a customer is asking for a method that you can't deliver to get that outcome, but you could change the method. So that is about having an option. And if you can deliver an option in such a way that the customer accepts it, then they are going to remain loyal. The second key skill is to anticipate what the customer wants. Are you anticipating? And this is about how you generate options, especially for the frontline workers. And management very often has to get involved with that. If you know what some of the key issues are that seem to repeat, like a pushback on a particular policy that you can't change, or mistakes that might happen, or invoicing mistakes, or some kind of change in process, if you know what those are, then you can anticipate what those options might be, share them with the frontline workers so that they can share those with the external customer. One of the greatest things that you can do is anticipate what a customer needs before they even ask for it. And that comes across as a way to generate loyalty. And the third, of course, is very often you might have an issue that comes up for the very first time. What do you do there? If you have a process of innovation to come up with options that provide answers to customers on new issues, that gives confidence to those people that have to deal with the customers. That confidence will come across. And very often, if you say confidently, I will get back to you, we will come up with something, they will remain loyal. So do you have these skills? Do your teams have these skills? Start developing them right now, because research shows keeping a customer is a lot less expensive than trying to get a new one. Thanks so much for listening.